Magandang araw mga kasangbahay. Today is a very special day for me because I will be able to talk to the face of Philippine volleyball. It's not about the sport, it's not about the competition, but it's about somebody who is putting our sport on the face of the map. And let's see just how far we will go. And join me, I'm very, very excited. So stay with us as we speak to one of the most humble youth in the country, right here on Spotlight. Eliza Valdez, or simply Ali, is a multi-awarded athlete. Her skill, determination, and charming smile made her stand out in the UAAP volleyball court. Team captain of Ateneo Lady Eagles, most valuable player for 3 seasons of UAAP, team captain of the Philippine team for the 2015 Asian Women's U23 Volleyball Championship, Philippines flag bearer at the 2015 SEA Games. Her achievements are innumerable. She is truly a legend that volleyball fans would never forget. But who is Eliza Valdez before all of the fame?
About my childhood, well, I'm really an introvert child. I just used to play with my brothers, my cousins lang, and I don't really have so many friends, kasi I'm really inside the house lang talaga every time.
Parehas tayo, ganun din ako na bata. It's funny, no? Tapos ngayon.
And now, I don't even think of playing and interacting with other people talaga.
Kasi syempre volleyball is a team sport.
Yeah, team sport.
Oo, kailangan yung interaction with ang klase.
And I'm the only girl in the family also.
Oh,
I have like three brothers. So it's really weird. Siguro I get to love the sport kasi I've always been with girls na I treat as my sisters and my family also.
I see. So, growing up in your particular family with all boys, mahirap ba yun? Ilan kayo siblings?
We're four. Four po.
Okay.
And then, I'm the pang-3 ako. Not naman po hard kasi it's really fun growing up with all boys in the family. I get to experience siguro extreme sports. I get to learn a lot of things from them and with them. So I always with them we play basketball, badminton, like all the street sport, patintero. So
talagang athletic ka na from the very beginning.
I think I'm not athletic. I'm just trying to be athletic because my brothers are really competitive and really athletic.
Okay. Pero yung volleyball, mahilig ka na ba noon from the time that you were young? Was it something that even remotely interested you?
No. Honestly, I was really playing basketball, volleyball. I really tried yung biking, everything talaga. But I really didn't know why did I stick to volleyball. Okay. But eventually, as I not really love at first sight.
Okay.
It's really growing into loving the sport. Siguro every day I wake up to choosing to play volleyball, to love the sport, and
so it was a development.
Yeah, that's why siguro it's really deep now, because it's really a process going until here.
When she was 12 years old, she was recruited to play for University of Santo Tomas in exchange of a scholarship. Bagamat bata pa siya, nilakasan na niya ang loob niya para makipagsapalaran mag-isa sa Maynila.
I left Batangas when I was 12, but my parents were based there sa Batangas. I was the only one in Manila at 12 years old.
And to think you're the only girl,
Yeah,
so yung support nila, yung kumbaga yung sacrifice nila, that's different.
But they tried not be there every game, every day, because para masanay din ako to be independent. So, ayun. Back then, 12 years old until now, I know in spirit they're always there for me.
Yung comfort of knowing that malaking, kumbaga, it gives you strength
already. And I think
already.
one of the best, na alam ko, na they trust me.
Yun, that's very important.
I think that's the one that keeps me going, the trust, and the support that they're giving me. And of course, the love na sinushow nila for me.
On her time playing for UST volleyball team, she received 9 awards from Shakey's Girls V-League and UAAP. But from being a tigress, she quickly turned into a queen eagle.
After 4 years in high school, Ateneo recruited me also, and Ateneo is really my dream school ever since when I was a kid. So it was really an opportunity for me to enter, di ba? But syempre, it's really hard for me to decide back then where to study, because I studied in UST already, so why leave?
And you were already, kumbaga, meron ka ng kaibigan.
Yeah.
You were established.
That was my comfort zone,
Right.
UST, I was there. That's my home also. And now, I built another home.
Was it hard? Yung para bang the jump? Like, let's say, yung last day mo in UST, tapos...
Well, I think the hardest is adjusting to the culture.
Right,
Different culture from UST to Ateneo. Culture shock talaga. As in, it's really different. All the students not wearing uniforms when in school, right? So, it really different siguro
direction
talaga path to take.
Success doesn't happen overnight. And for this Batangueña, she had to work really hard to be the Eliza Valdez that she is now.
But I guess the very first thing is to really have that love for the sport, and then other things will follow. If you really love something, you're gonna be focused, disciplined, may determination ka to push. Hard work, it's there. So when I was in high school, so I get to go home every weekends lang po. And then when I go back home, my parents will be like, oh, rest, ganyan, because it's been like a long week for you. But I'm gonna wake up early morning and then do jogging, do conditioning every day. And then eventually, I think it's really the little things that will make you something.
Right.
Kasi siguro if I didn't do those things before na I tried jogging, like the basic, just walling, because I don't have friends when I go back home. So I'm just gonna run alone, and then I'm gonna do like walling lang. Wall is my best friend. Wall and volleyball talaga is they are my best friends when I was a kid. And then when gonna go back to Manila, train again, morning class. When I went to Ateneo though, when Coach Tai suddenly go to our team, it was twice a day training also. So every morning and afternoon it's all training, and then in between classes, and then after training you have to study. I think you really have to know your priorities. You really have to know what you want and what you need to do, so that alam mo yung goal mo, you have to set a goal talaga.
Okay. Pero because sobrang rigorous yung training, yung discipline, lahat-lahat within a day, no? And eto, pinapatanong nila sa akin, yung time naman for wala ka daw time for your love life. Wala?
Wala. Well, I think naman, if my family's there naman. But it's different also if you have someone naman na will understand you also. And I think it doesn't matter how do you explain that. Siguro if they're there, if they love you, if they're willing to wait naman, and they're gonna be there to support you also, because they know you're happy sa ginagawa mo. So I think it's like that lang
Yeah.
naman.
Kung ano, kumbaga, it will blossom into the right time.
Yes,
Tama.
definitely.
Yes, okay.
Definitely right
Okay,
time.
eto naman, Eliza, paano mo pinagsasabay naman yung academics mo at saka pagiging atleta, no? Because syempre, sa Ateneo, yung also yung the demands of the academics is also very high.
Well,
diba?
honestly, it was wow. I graduated last year, but I'm taking up my master's walk ngayon.
You with honors ka nag-graduate also,
Well,
no?
for my last year, but sabi ko nga po kanina, I think every athletes are really, if you really love what you're doing and want what you're doing, you're really gonna make time. You're really gonna find a way to do whatever it takes just to play the sport also.
Yes.
And if you didn't pass naman, you can play. So you have to do well in both so that it's really a satisfaction for every athlete to do well in sport and to do well in academics, right? So, yun na lang din yung maipagmamalaki mo and yun na lang din yung meron ka sa student athlete, being a good student and being a good athlete. So, just time management talaga is really important
And balance, diba?
and if you have good support system, it's definitely they will help you to know your priorities and to know what are the things na kailangan mo talagang i-focus.
Okay. Eliza finished AB Psychology in 2015 and is now pursuing a master's degree. Since you won't be playing volleyball forever, do you have any plans? Ano sa tingin mo ang magiging career mo? Will you continue to teach or are you going to get into another
I think I'm
field?
gonna be hosting po with him.
Okay, I agree. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, pero sa totoo lang, matagal na nila ako hinahanapan ng partner na babae. From being an introverted girl who just hung out with selected people, Ali had to widen her social circle to be an effective team player. Since this is a team sport,
Yeah.
no, para bang you're growing with your team.
Yes,
Also,
yes.
parang yan na ang family mo,
Yes,
di ba?
second
Para bang
family po
second
talaga.
family. Did you get along with your teammates from the onset or was it also yung para bang an adjustment to have a new adopted family?
Well, in every team naman, lalo na sa team namin, we have different characteristic, different attitude inside and outside of the court. But I think we have one thing in common, like the love for the sport.
Yes.
And yun talaga yung nagiging bridge namin na to connect with each other. And I think one thing that I've learned throughout my entire siguro volleyball, collegiate and high school, we really can't have the same characteristic.
Right, that's
Kasi
true.
kailangan iba-iba talaga to
Tama.
to balance everything.
Yung respeto, respecting the
Yeah.
individuality of each person.
Yeah, I've learned a lot.
Yes.
You really have to, as a leader, as an athlete,
Yes.
as a player, as someone na nilook up and someone na ikaw yung bata, you really have to respect everyone and accept everything na alam niyo na may differences kayo. And from there, you have to work on that and then try to meet halfway and, di ba, hindi naman natin malalaman. And there is like the balance, you'll find the balance.
That's true. Yung mga bonding moments nyo naman for example, with your teammates, when you're not playing,
Oh.
ano pa yung
Anong
mga,
ginagawa namin?
anong ginagawa ninyo? Yung mga, yung parang mga normal, yung normal stuff.
You really wanna know?
Yes, actually.
Our bonding is sleeping.
Really?
Yeah, we know that if we don't have training, we're not gonna look for each other.
Yes.
Because we know we're sleeping. If we're not sleeping, we're just eating.
Okay, so it's eating, sleeping, and a lot of training.
Yes.
Yun. Okay.
And studying.
And studying,
Yeah.
okay. Nagkaroon ba kayo ng mga tampuhan or mga conflicts also? I mean, syempre, it's for the long haul, di ba? Not everything goes according to plan. So, nagkakaroon din pa ng mga conflicts? And how do you solve
We're
it?
girls.
Mhm.
And girls are really different in terms of like interacting, in terms of siguro facing different conflicts. And it's really fun. It's really fun. And conflicts and tampuhan are the things that make the relationship go stronger.
Yes. When you solve them, di ba?
Yeah.
Then yung para bang they put you at another level
Super.
because,
And then, sabi nga nila, if you think of it, if it's perfect, parang wala nang challenge eh. Parang ganyan. So, that's why siguro different din yung characteristic namin, attitude. Kasi kailangan namin that's where siguro healthy competition goes in also. So, ayan, it's really fun. Siyempre, sobrang obvious, I think, yun yung isa sa mga kailangan din ng team, yung mga conflicts.
Tama.
Para matuto din kayo inside the court and outside of the court.
Ali would never forget her humble beginnings. Kaya naman, as a way to give back, itinatag niya ang Aliza Valdez Volleyball Skills Camp.
Well, our main goal is to reach the kids, to reach the aspiring athletes, and to give back also as a player. And I think this is the only time I have to thank everyone also, their parents, the kids, for supporting volleyball in general.
Right.
And, syempre magtuturo naman kami ng mga skills, but definitely we wanna instill and kailangan ma-put natin sa heart ng mga bata na it's not about the skills every time. It's about the right attitude inside and outside of the court. And it's starting from like your house to the volleyball court.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
It's attitude that will carry you. Kasi sa totoo lang, no matter kung gaano ka kagaling sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay, if you do not have the right attitude, nobody will even give you that chance.
Yeah. So we really want to start them young also. That's why we have like 6 to 13 and then 14 to 18 and then we have open ages. So
all in different categories.
Yeah. We have 4 batches.
Ito ngayon,
4 batches. This is 14 to 18.
14 to 18.
So
okay. Kaedad ko sila.
Yeah. Mga age lang natin to.
Mga age lang natin. Okay. Nakuha. Ang galing nga. Ang bilis nun. Okay. Aliza, kung hindi ka naging volleyball player, what do you think your career would have been?
Kung hindi ako I want to be a singer or a dancer. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If I wasn't a volleyball player, I think I'm gonna be just studying. Because my mom is a teacher po back in Batangas. So she really wants us to just study before, study. And so I think I'm just studying and I'm very introvert child, girl siguro.
So malaki rin ang tinulong ng volleyball to bring out what was sleeping inside.
The hidden It's really, volleyball, I really get to know myself. I really get to find myself in volleyball. And it's really weird, but honestly, I still knowing myself because of volleyball. I get to parang mas nakaka-discover pa ako ng maraming
more about yourself.
Yes, because of volleyball and because of the school naman syempre. And because of the kids around me then. I get to learn from them and I hope they get to learn from me also.
Okay. So since you won't be playing volleyball forever because syempre yung para bang syempre with sports there's a prime, no? What do you have any plans? Ano sa tingin mo ang magiging career mo? Will you continue to teach or are you going to get into another
I think
field?
I'm gonna be hosting po with him.
Okay, I agree. Alam mo sa totoo lang, pero sa totoo lang matagal na nila ako hinahanapan ng partner na babae eh.
No. I think I really wanna practice the degree naman na I finish in Ateneo also. Okay. And I wanna also help and really reach out sa mga kids.
Right.
Na makatulong din tayo sa volleyball community natin in general. Well, if I'm given a chance, try to play abroad, diba? And try to discover myself also there. And, syempre, hindi naman may iwasan na, ako, for sure, hindi ko rin kayang medyo ma-detach sa volleyball. So as much as volleyball, something that related to any sport siguro will do. So if walang volleyball, if hindi na ako maglalaro, siguro
it will be something else.
Something else, definitely.
Fame, beauty, good health, happiness, and strong foundations, Ali Valdez has it all. Kaya naman wala na siyang iba pang mahihiling sa buhay niya.
My dream lang is to live like super simple. Like I'm with my family and then we're just happy. Yun lang yung ko eh. We're just yung naiisip ko lang, we're just eating and then and then we're sa dining table, and then we're just laughing and eating. That's really...
And sharing stories.
Yeah, that's really my dream. Just simple, just happy, and syempre contented and satisfied ka with whatever you've done for yourself.
And siguro so the secret of your success and kung kanino mo utang ang tagumpay mo, it would necessarily be family also?
Family, syempre kay God. Thank you po for giving me this talent also. And syempre my family. And aside from my family, syempre, dadagdagan yan eventually, di ba? My friends, my coaches na who's really patient, definitely patient, because I was like them. I really don't know how to play volleyball, not even hit the ball. So, my coaches, my friends, to all the people na when I was in college, lahat talaga, the support, lalo na ngayon, the supporters of Philippine volleyball, thank you so much. And I think definitely all the people who challenged me and challenging me right now, and to all my professors and teachers, thank you so much for trusting me and believing in me talaga.
Let's ask this volleyball sweetheart some personal questions when Spotlight returns. Athletic man or intelligent man?
Pwede ba both? Can I have it both?
Favorite sports personality of any sport?
Hi, Kiefer! Ali is not just an athlete. She is also a product endorser and commercial model. Hindi maikakaila na mas sumikat ang Philippine volleyball dahil sa kanya. When did you realize na you were not regular anymore? Yung sikat ka na. No, I'm regular. I'm normal. I'm normal.
Okay, ayun. That's the answer to that. And your biggest achievement, like, ano sa tingin mo? Personally, what?
Personally, syempre, my biggest siguro, I graduated. I got my college degree. So, my parents naman, ngayon gusto nila yung master's. Slowly. So, I think that's my biggest and my biggest achievement. Ano ba? I think that's it. And siguro get to graduated also from one of the sa UAAP din. So, ayun, I finished everything.
Ito. Random questions, mga one-word answers lang, like, what makes you sad?
My family.
Okay. What are you afraid of?
Secret.
Secret, okay.
No.
Okay, sige, ito naman. Random. Chocolates or roses?
Both.
Both, okay. Athletic man or intelligent man?
Pwede ba both? Can I have it both?
Okay. Describe your ideal man.
Describe my ideal man. Thoughtful.
Any hobby aside from playing volleyball and sleeping? And eating?
Wow, I think watching TV series siguro.
Okay. Favorite food?
Adobo.
Okay. Favorite sports personality of any sport? Not necessarily volleyball.
Hi, Kiefer!
Okay. Ang galing nito Ano ang feeling na maging isang Alyssa Valdez?
Masaya but challenging. I'm just really simple. I'm just really a simple girl who used to be who wants, kung ano lang din yung inaasam ng ibang tao, ganun lang din ako. I think I'm just really simple.
But wow, good luck, and
thank
you've achieved so much. So I guess ako na ngayon magpo-closing. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Miss Alyssa Valdez na po, alam mo, just goes to show you this episode illustrates for me that you are never really too old to learn anything. Nakausap ko po ang image ngayon ng Philippine volleyball. Hindi katulad ng mga ibang mga sports na marami nang sumikat before her, but Alyssa remains humble, remains determined, and takes it one day at a time. So we wish her the best of luck. So once again, join us next week as we bring to you the lives of the people we believe you should know, right here on Spotlight.